You want for washers, you need 4 of them. You want lock nuts on the inside?
Sure. That works.
So last time we had this conversation, this like turbo hose or whatever, they have it in black.
Yeah, it's right over there somewhere. No light.
No, now the light.
Okay, here's the sealed bearing that we're going to put in there for the inner primary. So we don't have to worry about lubricating it. The problem is this primary is a little bit loose, so when you get it all in here, it just drops down. They got tight right there at the bottom. Down there where those prick part points are in there.
Oh.
These didn't go all the way down. And that's why those prick parts marks are in there. See those marks somebody put in there before?
Oh, I see.
So I got my own prick punch though. See, I know how to make my marks too. That was a good one. You got to hit it on the corner here, not on the side. Be different how it sounds when you do it wrong. You charge that one more?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a couple in there. I do a really good job over here though. Did that time. Okay, we're going to use sleeve retainer Loctite to hold the bearing in it because it's going to be loose. So this is gap filler. You can use red too, but this will hold up. This will plug up more of a gap, and it will hold better.
Does that sleeve retainer expand?
It's going to stay with the aluminum because it's in there. If that's what you mean. Okay. A little bit layer of that in there. In there. Okay, I'm going to push it all in. See, it's about a 1/4 inch up at most there, see?
Mm-hmm.
Just going to shove it through.
What is that silicone hose called?
Silicone hose. Just look up silicone hose, you'll be able to find it.
What size?
3/8 is your bike, so I'd get it for 3/8.
Alright.
I don't know what that stuff is, so. There's probably some free samples I picked up from somewhere.
Well, that's my first choice. The second choice is that I heavy duty racing stuff. Alright,
That
thanks.
silicone hose is going to be very, very expensive, I will tell you that. The race car stuff's going to be cheaper.
But the silicone hose should last forever.
Nothing lasts forever. It's up to you.
And it's flame resistant. Right?
If you're getting the stuff he's using, yes. The stuff I use, no. These Nomex, so Nomex is made to take heat, so you can have a burn, a fire for a little bit, but it will burn through still. It just takes longer. But if your bike's on fire, the last thing you worry about is your damn paint. I mean, your oil on, you worry about your paint.
Or you could always, you could always spray your truck with bed liner, and then say you're spraying your truck with bed liner for
I want that transmission right there. I want this tool right here. I want this right here.
Because I talked to this guy.
Alright, now we got this here.
He's like, oh.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Alright. I'll call you tomorrow.
I didn't say that, did I? Okay, so now you line this up on your studs. And we're going to do this because we want that bearing to line up with your shaft. Make sure it's not bound up at all. Just screw it in, put a little Loctite on, or just screwed it in?
I just screwed it in.
No more sharp edges, put holes in my finger? Looks good. Did a good job.
Just so everyone knows, you spent a half hour talking to Kelly about organic brake pads.
Semi-metallic brake pads.
Semi-metallic brake pads.
Another 50 minutes in oil lines.
Then oil lines. And then you tell them what you use, but it's not good enough.
You told me what?
It wasn't good. Like, you told him what you run, but that wasn't what he was looking for. So you're like, what the fuck?
There you go. Okay, it seems to turn. This turns inside, so it's not hitting on anything. The main shaft turns separate from the other side. Over here. Got this is turning here. This is sprocket over here. So everything seems to be turning. Oh, that's a seal right there. Okay. So it all works like that. We're really, really close here, and we are dragging right here. Look at that. Okay, so we are hitting on the back side here. So that's going to have to be adjusted a little bit. Okay, where's the belt tip? We have an unexpected issue, which is kind of surprising, but it is hitting. It's only hitting right on top. This lever is. So I'm going to mark this thing here. And it looks like we're mainly hitting right into here.
Is it like forward or back? So that.
It's just the screw heads are right against it. It's right up on it. It should be a gap in here. There's no gap.
So you can just like hit it with a grinder and it'll just be okay.
So I didn't think it was that close, but when we took off that extra metal layer, it got that close. So we just got to recut this real quick. It's easy to do it. So and the bearing seems to be lined up good. And it went right on, no drag. So when we pressed it in, it was good. That didn't hold. So those go next time. We got a sleeve retainer on those. I had no Loctite on these either. They're dry. See, it was dragging over here too.
Really?
Now it's more Charlie there.
No.
Alright, back over here for a trick. For a quick trim job. So, lay it right there. Put that over on that edge there. Get this one, let's put one bolt right there to hold it. Literally going to take about 30 seconds to cut it and take us 5 minutes to set it up.
Just set it up. Want that something.
But I'm quick, so about quicker than that. doing all this. You never know until you put it together.
Well, that's why you do the mock-ups.
So when you put it on the motor, you got to do the same check. Make sure everything clears because we had to modify stuff. Whenever you're doing changes, you have to check. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you just gotta run that in just a
Over here you can see what we got. See a little marks right here?
Yep.
So we're just sitting on the top of the flashing sticking up right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just cut the edge a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to call that 0 right there, and that's 5,000. I'm going to call it 0. We're going to need some clearance. 20,000. Okay, so you see how the casting is shaped like this.
Yeah.
And I can run this all the way down to here if you want, or I can just end it right where I marked it.
Yeah. Let's do that where you marked it. Sounds like we.
Okay, that was 20. That'll get us off the cover a little bit. I think to be safe, I'm going to give at least another 10. We cut about 30 off the other side down here, but I cut off about 20 something over here, 25. We cut 20 already. 30. I'm gonna go with another 10 here. Let's see what this looks like.
Alright, I think that we're good.
That's a pretty good edge right there, but it's all cleansed in the middle. You can see that's hollowed, you know, it didn't hit right in here, obviously. I did hit on the back side, so that should be enough to clear the whole thing without being a problem, hopefully. And this can come in here with a sander if you want and blend that in, so you won't have a direct full cut like that.
Yeah, nah, it's fine.
If it doesn't matter to you, well, that can be cut like that. Okay. Okay, let's take it off. Make Hopefully enough clearance. If not, we'll come back. Sleeve retainer on these studs. That ought to keep them in there.
It's only one stud stayed in?
Two.
Two. Oh, that's good.
Well, luckily the one that doesn't, when we don't want to come out, is good. Now I didn't check to see if we're bottoming out on this edge here. I didn't really think about checking that, but that's because I don't normally have an issue. When you cut a bunch of metal off, issues become, they stick up. 65. I got 365 on that. 320, so way above that. So we got another 35 more to go. Okay, so we're not bottoming out on these ears because that'd be a problem also. Good. Blind you. Yeah, we gotta get, looks like about 30 thou clearance. I know it ain't that much, but that's what it looks like. Okay, these have sleeve retainer on them, so these should stay in there this time when they're in there.
You put sleeve retainer in there?
On these.
Oh, on the studs?
The ones that come out. The red didn't work, so the two top ones are the ones that came out, the bottom one stayed. So if they come out, we'll put sleeve retainer on them and they won't come out again. You don't want them to come off, obviously. I have no, there's nothing on the nuts, they're dry. Once the nylon gets worked a couple times, it'll loosen up on their own. Plenty of clearance. Grab me a piece of cardboard right around the table right down there. It's on the side, right over here.
What?
Sheets of cardboard, thin plates.
Sheets of cardboard?
Yeah, little thin sheets.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not exactly thin. You got a little short piece, a little small, thin piece.
Like this?
Yeah, there we go. Clearance material. Did you want to check clearances? Clearance? There, you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, I got no issues now. You up in high gear or something? You had it up in high gear.
Me?
Yeah, somebody had it up in high gear. Okay, come over to the light, you can see in here. You don't even kind of notice it, take it off the stand. It's hard to see when you're on the stand. So now we have our gap right in here. You see the gap, so we got plenty of room in here. And then it's cut right where my finger is, which we don't even really notice here. So that can be easily blended in with a grinder. And it's a little bit over here too. So you got a good quarter gap all the way around this thing. So you have to worry about where you're hitting on that thing. And like I said, you can see right through, there's a nice decent gap in there. So I know the screw heads are a little bit further up. See the screw head right there?
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit closer.
But now we're good.
Yeah, I got plenty of room. It's got room for movement this way. Shouldn't be an issue. Now, whatever you got for a block off plate, you gotta make sure it doesn't stick out too far. Yeah, it's not, the lever thing can come back that way, but you know, I don't like them sticking way out here anyway with a bunch of crap. It should be flush. This here, throw a little paint on that, it'll be fine. Alright, so what else do we got here that we need to worry about? The clutch arm we gotta get on here yet, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Kick arm.
Kick arm goes over there. We know that's not a problem. We already custom fitted it. So it goes right there. You gotta find some real hardware for it, but this isn't exactly 100% assembled on a bike right now. It's not how you do these projects like this, but so anyway, it looks good. Let's see, we'll get Ben to go over this and give it that vintage polish look to it. Clean up the stuff on the back side you don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
You can see it on the back side what it looks like. We'll run a gasket on this here. Not that you really need it, but mainly just to shim it out a little bit.
Yep.
You should keep your offsets pretty close. You didn't bring your clutch with you, or did you?
I have it. Should I go grab it?
Yeah, go with clutch and we'll try it out.
All right. Yep.
Okay, here's your nut here. It's kind of chewed up, but somebody got aggressive with their, they got hungry. Gnawed it there a little bit. Was that you?
Yeah.
Gnawing on it a little bit? Okay, let's check the seal. See how it has drag on it? That's good. So it looks like there's only one seal in there, so I'm just going to push this other one right on top of it. Let's dump in the doggy hair first. And we know it's good. So just push that down, straight down, and that should make it a double seal.
Double seal.
You got two seals in there now.
Sweet.
Now it's doubled up, see? Two. Look at that. Oh. Got twice the hole now.
Oh, nice.
Imagine that. It's hard to believe. Okay, so this is your clutch assembly, your clutch hub. So let's see what happens here. Appears to have lots of clearance. Okay, so that means it's worth rebuilding now. You don't need this stuff out anymore. Bang. Okay, this one's running a Duraline style, Duraline material. Just kind of floats down here, wobble wobble. We're going to switch over to the cage roller instead of long roller, because the long rollers don't work very well. They make the clutch belts go in and out and in and out, and they go like this, in, then out, then in, then out. So they're no good. You got 3 of those. I like how you clean that for me. Good job.
Yeah.
Clean enough now. Get that special grease that goes in here.
Special grease. Oh, that grease.
Grease. Looks kind of special.
Okay.
We gotta wipe some of the rust deposits off. Attempt to anyway. Maybe those are grease deposits. Yeah, or something. The rollers work it out. And the rollers go. There's our rollers. Got a bigger hole now. some grease. Stick it in there. Put a roller in the hole. Layer up some more grease and move on. Too much grease. You don't put any grease in there first, the roller just follows you when you put grease on top.
We're missing a bearing.
Missing 2 bearings.
2. Excuse me.
One over there, and that one there is going to be missing. I was going to let somebody tell me it was missing. I took the fun out of the comment list now.
Oh yeah.
Well, they'll catch it, believe me, they catch a lot of shit. Some people actually pay attention to this crap, I don't know why, but... Okay. So we have a hole down there, and one over here. There and there. So it's not 180, it's not close. It's on different sides, so harmonically it shouldn't make any difference. So it should be good to go. Now you realize how much grease is going to be put in here later, don't you?
A lot.
None.
Oh, 0.
This is lifetime lubrication going on right now. If there's anything left after 1,000 miles, I'd be surprised. But don't go stuffing luber plate or shit like that in there. It turns out just a gooey mess and gets hard as a rock in there when you do that. Okay. So that's all the way down. Where's the basket at? Don't be afraid to load this thing up a little bit. It's lifetime supply, so put a little bit in there. Same thing, long ways away. Get a special installation tool right here. Not very wide base though, so you be careful.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to put this thing in there. So it has an was it ABC or 1, 2, 3? Which one's this one? This is ABC. Usually B is what you use. This keeps the ballast from going up and down, it just holds it kind of back. So there's your 3 studs. I'm looking at the mid-level height is what I'm looking at.
Oh, I see what it.
So that's not right. That's the middle one. That's the middle one. That's the middle one. So see how my fingers are at? That's not right. They can't be that close. B is over here. That's B. Goes like that. All the way down. Now let's see what the snap ring groove's at. See where the groove's at?
Yeah.
See there's a gap between the groove and the plate there? See that distance right there?
Yep.
That's how much free play we're going to have. So that's quite a bit. So next thing we're going to lift it up and try to go to the C, which is the highest one. See how that works. Go up, move it one notch. Should put everybody on C. That one's broken too. See if there's even a groove showing. Okay, see how the groove's right even right now? So that's perfect spot right there. So that'll tighten it up. Where those snap rings run off to. 1, 2. Let's see the third one.
Oh, you're right on it.
Third one. I was hiding it from myself.
Yep.
Good job. Okay, snap ring first. Okay, so now you put these in there. Just like any snap ring, they easily loose.
Woo.
See, they've been overbent a little.
Yep.
I can show you some new ones or just modify these ones.
Let's modify.
So what you're saying is you're cheap?
Sure.
No, I am. I reuse them until they break. Okay, make sure they're all the way on the snap ring groove down there. Pressure behind them, make sure they're in. Okay, one down. Sharp edge. Sharp edge goes up. Don't put them on the same stud. Unless you want to.
I bet you have.
Nope. Haven't done that one yet. I'm saving my opportunity though. That one's on there, rotated. Where's the other one at? We just did. That's over here. If you can rotate the snap ring, it's usually in. That one's in. And the other one right here. So you'll hear it pop when it goes all the way in.
Like that.
And you rotate it to make sure it is in. Okay. That rotates. That's how much free play we have, see.
Nice.
So you got about 30 thou in there. So when you release your clutch, this will quit moving. It'll stay at that point. The plates will come off. It'll quit dragging. We don't have those long rollers in there, so it's not going to be going back and forth trying to get in and out. It'll just find a happy spot and just run in there. Hopefully. Okay, that's all there is to that. Now you don't have to worry about it falling off either now, because it's all basically one piece. Where's your key at? And new one floating around in here. Okay, this is going to be a very tight one in there, so I'm not going to put it in right now. I'll have to beat it in, which makes it going to be hard to get off.
Okay.
You have to take it off to put this in the bag, so I'm not going to put this in on there. It's already stuck in there. So when you put this all on, you're going to make sure that on this one you can actually see in there and make sure there's a gap between the top of the key and the inside the hub there when you put it in. You also want to make sure it does not run up the backside and does one of these stunts like this. Or pushes up on you. It goes up like that.
Oh yeah.
And it'll jam it out. It'll spin, but it'll be jammed up. And this thing will wobble quite a bit as you rotate the main shaft. If you spin the hub, it'll be true, like that, because it pivots off of here. But if you're on the main shaft and it's on sideways, it'll wobble like this as you rotate it. So you always want to spin the main shaft to make sure the clutch is not wobbling.
Okay.
If it is, then something's usually wrong with this. So I'll just put this on here. Got your nut. I'm going to put the lock on it because it just tears it up. Run it down. Socket out and back still. Probably back. So we get the backup sockets here. Lose one you need. 16th or an 8th? Oh, it's metric. Where the hell that comes from? I wonder that was in the back of the door. Jeez. That's too big. Alright. Oh, there's one right there.
Oh, I just pulled it out earlier.
Yeah, well, this isn't the air impact one. This is just a stupid snap-on one. Not the good one. Okay, so that goes like that. So when you rotate it, you'll see how it's not wobbling as I rotate the hub.
Mm-hmm.
So just very, very, very little bit in there, but not too bad. See it?
Yeah.
And obviously this is your clearance you're seeing. That's why it's wobbling right now. But if it's free spinning, it doesn't wobble. See? So that all works like it's supposed to. And you got lots of clearance. You can put your fingers behind everything in here. So
That's good.
see the amount of clearance you got on the back side of that thing? It's got a lot of clearance in there. So nothing's even close to hitting. Even down here where it gets tight, I can still put my whole finger through here. So there's no issues with that. The belt's going to track through here. It should have, same thing. The belt's going to be this much distance from the primary in here. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm assuming the belt has no tension on this one. VDL's just the belt only, right?
Yeah.
So you just put your pulley on and everything should be adjusted. As long as it's not too loose or way, way too tight, you should be fine.
Okay.
If you got more free play than about this, it's not too good. But most of the time they're pretty taut. But if you have to really guitar string it on there, that's not good either. So. Alright, and then you had what, 4 plates and five all your other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that should all go together, no problem.
Cool.
So,
I'll just leave that there.
so you have no clearance issues on this stuff, so. You gotta make sure the nuts go in these studs. If you don't, put a die on them. I like how you got chrome nuts on here, that's pretty good.
They came with the transmission.
Well, you gotta have chrome nuts on here.
Of course.
Inside your primary.
Well, mine's gonna be. Just gonna run a no derby cover.
Leave your derby cover off.
Yeah.
Let all the dirt get in. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
There we are.
Good to go. Put your covers on here to block cap the stuff off. I gotta rape another primary cover because Kelly stole yours.
It's alright.
So we get you one of those. You got a dowel sitting here, which is nice. You don't really need it, but it's there. So that lines the cover up when you put it on.
Sweet.
You can either run a gasket on there or not. It doesn't really make much difference. Obviously going to be in the wet, put a gasket on it, but if you're not going to wash your bike or that too much, don't worry about it. We left the drain plug out, so if something does get in there, it'll drain down. But I usually put an old gasket in there because I just don't like metal against metal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a gasket in.
So we just do it that way and don't have to worry about it. And obviously we're going to put a gasket here because of our offset issue. Not that we need it, but it's the offset issue.
Wow.
So you're good to go.
Sweet.